Toby, let me first ask you to differentiate for our viewers and for our listeners the European and U.S. Natural gas markets, because they're like two different worlds, aren't they?
Yeah, the biggest differentiating factor is that the United States is an exporter, and we are energy independent, and Europe has become energy dependent on other countries like Europe, like the United States, and that dependence has really compromised their energy security and put them into a very difficult situation this past year where they are not in control of their energy security, which means their economy is at risk. But thanks to allies like the United States, and thanks to American U.S. natural gas in the form of LNG, we have been able to provide their energy security. But for the events that you just mentioned, the natural gas markets are going to be extremely volatile. In the past year, we've seen that, and it's going to continue into the future until we can get our act together and increase the amount of pipelines and LNG facilities we have in this world to finally bring the flexibility, energy security that the world so desperately needs.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that, those pipelines, Toby, and the transmission mechanism specifically, because you are interested in selling gas globally. You're interested in LNG. How would you do it, and then how would you get it from the east coast of the U.S.?
Yeah, we are not only interested in providing LNG to the world, we are driven to provide LNG to the world. We know that this is the key to providing energy security to the world. This is the key to lowering global emissions. We have the amazing potential in this country to increase our LNG exports by 50 BCF a day. That would quadruple the amount of LNG we're currently doing today. That will bring tremendous peace to Europe. That would bring tremendous amount of lowering global emissions to the world. All we need to make this happen, we've got the resource. We just need the pipelines and LNG facilities, the permits to make those happen, to make this a reality. This is something that is within our control, but the situation in the United States, getting pipelines built has been the most difficult part of the equation in the past. We built fewer pipelines last year than we have in the prior 30 years. Pipelines are getting blocked, canceled, opposed, and the ones that do get through, like Mountain Valley Pipeline, which is a bright spot, it required an act of Congress to get that pipeline constructed. Americans should be waking up and looking at this and asking questions and demanding that leaders in Washington take the critical steps needed to get the permit reform so we can get back to building things in America and bringing the energy security and ability to lower global emissions on the world stage.